She understands all that. She understands possibly some gunplay in some of these questions. She understands apprehending people, the Fourth Amendment, the Fifth, the Sixth, the First. Really, she gets all that. Hey guys, how you doing? It's Mitchell here. So, mastering the Border Patrol interview for 2026. This is the update I did from 4 years ago. So I want to get you guys on board so you understand exactly what you're getting into. First of all, we got to understand, what are we getting into? Well, who is on the interview panel? Who are you talking to? If you think these people are HR professionals who do this every day, you will be wrong. If you think it's a civilian-based interview where they're going to ask you about what college you went to, ask you about your prior job and what you did, ask you about what your strengths and weaknesses are, or even ask you, where will you be in 5 years? You have come to the wrong interview, and you will be a big fail for that because you didn't prepare properly. This interview panel are working people. They have the jobs in BP. It's what they do. So you already need to understand they are going to be operating and asking you questions at a different level, nothing like a civilian-based interview. I get emails almost on a daily basis. I failed because I thought I was walking into this. I failed because I thought I was walking into this. My clients know better because I coach them the right way. This panel here is not going to be friendly to you. They're not going to show you any emotions. They're not going to smile. They're not going to frown, but they're going to be solid faces directly at you, looking at you, watching you. Everything you do is going to be about you. Verbal communication is only 7% of communication. The other 93% is nonverbal. Are you jittering? What kind of chair are you in? You swinging it back and forth? You maintaining eye contact? Are you looking down? Hint, if you're looking down too much, they're going to ask you, put the camera down there so we can see what you're looking at. Maybe you got cheat notes there. Maybe you got things you shouldn't be looking at down there. They look at that. This panel you're talking to are seasoned professionals. You're not going to outsmart them. You're not going to outthink them. None of that. It's not going to happen. These people here are serious. They do not necessarily need you because they have 10 guys just like you coming for the interview for that job the same day. People sometimes say, I see sometimes, I got 7 probably on my interview or 12 on my interview, and they're assigning their success to a numerical value. There is no numerical value for the Border Patrol interview. The value they look at is your verbiage, what you're saying, how you say it, and what it entails. That's what they look at. Stop looking at these sites to say, you get 10 out of 10 or whatever. You can't do that. Most of these teaching sites, right, about Border Patrol are old websites. You never see the person's face who's this expert in this area. You never see that. I have a 90.4% success rate for the past 6 years for my clients. Yes, 9 of every 10 of my clients pass the interview because they understand from me how to do it. I have also with me a sincere desire to make sure you pass. I am prior law enforcement. I'm also prior BP knowledge as well. I have a master's in economics, a BA in city planning. I come with you with everything I have on board to make sure you succeed. Now, you know who they are. Now, who are you? You can take your career, any career you've been working for the past 4, 5, 10 years, it doesn't matter, and I can show you how we use that to your advantage. People always tell me in emails, I only do this, security guard. I only work here. I only do this. With that word only all the time, as if it matters. It doesn't matter. I show you how to convert any career you have now so you can use it to your advantage to pass the Border Patrol interview. I have had security guards. I've had janitors. I have had nurses, teachers, scientists, chemists. I've had it all. I've had people work the hardest blue-collar jobs in the world, pouring cement, oil rigs, and they've all passed. That's how that works. Now, what is the interview about? It's going to be an hour, like I say. I know it says 1 hour for the interview. It's not 1 hour for the interview. You're going to get 20 minutes tops. That's it. You're done. Yeah, 20 minutes, maybe 3 or 4 questions, and you're done. But the questions are unique. I teach 5 different law enforcement type modes. I teach FBI. I teach Secret Service. I teach Federal Air Marshal Services. I teach CBP, Civilian Law Enforcement, and I teach BP. Of all the interview platforms, Border Patrol is by far the hardest. You're thinking, well, why is that, Coach Mitch? It's because BP uses a layering technique, which I will explain to you in my coaching program. They layer, and that's why it's hard. The layers are hard to discern and disseminate and answer. It's that way on purpose. Because you're thinking, yeah, you're in your suit and tie for the interview, so they're seeing you as a civilian. No, they are not. They are not. Do not get that confused. They are seeing you as one of them. In the interview introduction, you are told that in an uncertain amount of words, that's how they see you. Now, you're probably so full of fear and anxiety, you don't hear what they're saying, but that's what they're telling you. You understand that? The questions will come at you rapid fire. They're going to come at you supported by one person here say something, another person says something. It's going to come from all sorts of angles and ways at you. So what's the whole purpose here? Why is the BP interview so tough? Because they are purposely trying to find ways to make you lose your confidence. That's what it's all about. Your regular civilians don't pass. BP interviewees fell at a 60.2% rate. Yeah, over 6 of 10 fell. In my coaching program, less than 10% fell. They are going to come at you hard. They're going to come at you in a way that you will be swarming in confusion, swarming in lack of confidence, swarming in not sure what the answer is. This is why the high fail rate, because people walk in there unprepared. Let me give you an example. This comes from my actual program, actually. You're on patrol in Zone J for Juliet, Zone J. Command calls you, tells you to go over to Zone H for hotel. Go to hotel, intercept a child in the desert. She appears to be by herself, part of the drone unit. You respond. It takes you 40 minutes to get there. You park 10 feet in front of the child. You see her. Now, it's a known drug cartel area. The sun is going down. Your radio, your handheld is not that strong. It's a little windy. Dust is blowing up. But you see her. You're still in your vehicle. What do you do? That question has 8 points you must address. 8. Do you understand that? 8 points. You miss one of those points you must address, it doesn't look too good on you. And you say, well, why are they so hard about that? Because they have people behind you who they think may be more qualified than you. They're looking for the guy or the gal who could answer that question without hesitation, in a professional term, professional way, without being jittery, without looking nervous. Someone who is confident in their answer. Someone who will push back to their counter questions with ease. Those are my clients. That's what they're looking for. You're not going to find that kind of stuff on a static website that shows you, oh, here's some tests you can take to pass the interview. How can a written test prepare you to pass an interview in front of actual human beings? You can't AI yourself out of that. You can't hope your way out of that. Coaching works because I show you how to do it. 90.4% success rate shows I know what I'm doing. When the interview is done, there are 3 steps you must take before the interview ends. 3 steps you must take. These are not suggestions. These are almost called orders from me. You must take these 3 steps because they are so important that you understand this. You just don't walk out of there without these 3 steps. Otherwise, you are going to be one hurting unit. It's not a time to walk into this interview that could change your whole life, and you walk in there unprepared. So you're thinking, well, Coach Mitch, I prepared because my wife was asking me questions about the interview questions. Really? Really? So she knows how you should answer these questions. She understands the cadence, the key words, the judgment, the mission. She understands all that. She understands possibly some gunplay in some of these questions. She understands apprehending people, the Fourth Amendment, the Fifth, the Sixth, the First. Really, she gets all that. And she can help you with all those things, really, seriously. And with that, you're going to pass. It's serious business, guys. You know, I'm a very personal guy. I love to have a good time with you guys. But when we get down to the interviewing part of my coaching, it's serious business. We go to work. We go to work because why? You have a mission. You need to continue your mission to get the badge. I'm here to help that happen. Your loved one is not going to help you because, for one, they're not going to be completely honest. Most loved ones just want to support you. They'll love you no matter what you say. They don't know how to judge your answers. This takes a professional, prior law enforcement, education, 90.4% success rate, 6 years plus doing this. Expansive knowledge of other law enforcement agencies as well. That's me. It's too much to chance on a hope and a smile you'll pass this interview. Don't do that. If you're serious about this career, small investment in myself gives you this awesome career in the future. Today, I have a client who wrote to me from his Artesia Academy to say, hey, how are you doing? And I appreciate what you did for me. Because of what you did for me, I am here now in Artesia. That's a darn good feeling, and it's so humbling to hear that. It's humbling. But I get those emails once a month, twice a month. I've helped a lot of people get a badge on their chest because I'm serious about my job. My job is to train you up so you pass that interview. Why is that so important for me? Because my success is tied into your success. It's a symbiotic relationships. You have to succeed so I can succeed. 6 years now I've been doing this. And I've been successful because you're successful. Guys, if you're serious about this whole situation, passing that interview, click the link below. Choose your coaching program. Get into my calendar with that program as well. From there, I'll meet you. We'll become a team. I'll show you how to pass. And therefore, you can do what? Continue your mission. If you're serious, reach out. Take care. Bye-bye. And continue your mission. Coach Mitch.